the Coast Guard, Secret Service, and TSA are not getting paid, but ICE and CBP are still funded. Right. Given that the pressure from Democrats isn't affecting the agencies where Democrats want to see policy change. Right. Is this really an effective strategy?
Well, we have said to the Republicans, we've worked out funding for all those agencies other than ICE and CBP. Let's just pass those funding bills. Let's confine the ICE and CBP reform discussion just to those two agencies and fund the others. Thus far, Republicans have blocked those efforts. We want to fund TSA, FEMA, Coast Guard, CISA. We want to fund those agencies, and we have a funding agreement that's already been negotiated between both parties in both houses. So let's do that. And then ICE and CBP, the Republicans gave them money last summer. They're not running out of money. Right. We can continue the reform discussion there. Well,
I asked because CBS obtained a Homeland Security critical incident note that cites Iranian religious leaders issuing fatwas calling on Muslims to avenge the supreme leader's death. DHS says that, in the past, these kind of fatwas haven't really inspired attacks necessarily, but
you got to be worried. But
you got to be worried about it in this moment in time. So, isn't there a good argument to be made to move on this standoff, to end it?
I completely agree. Let's fund all these agencies that don't have funds right now, and let's confine the ICE and CBP discussion to what are the reforms necessary.
Why isn't that happening?
Well, we've offered this on the floor, and the Republicans have thus far rejected. They've said you got to fund everything or nothing. And we said, we've agreed on all the other agencies, let's do that. But ICE and CBP need reforms. We've made that very, very plain. And American citizens want there to be reforms. And so that is the focus right now. And they do have enough money because the Republicans provided to them last summer in the reconciliation bill.